Yada was say ama wadwo and then yumre Sompa TV so nin some doso yumre and ya deba Ghana mampani na nado dankwa ekufuato ode nsambi tudwa efa nyame ya atomo a abaya ye babe eto no ehunade asem ene ode asoso na owura yobi grant enso ede nsambi atudwa na nasemu a wode atudwa no o kirekiire mu akire se wiase ye ba ye enkabom betimi aboa na enkabom ben ana woka ho asem enanwumre yi na adehye bi ya ewo dade so ewo kwawu ene ne mpotamu omafamra no ade ya hye wonsem ama watu anamo bi na mpanifo so edi nkomo bi ede fa kire ewo kwantempo no so a enwumre yede mu asem eba Accra Metropolitan Assembly won dwumadie ya empempini na hu se wodie ewo nkramantanu nu se efa se dede ye ekofom ne ade no wode ho asem ababonte so a krata no bidamanim anwumre yi bekenka mu asem na mede amawo ensam no pi ka ho a ena anwumre yasinkunwa no yede bra wo se anwumre no nsiabrum kase ewo Sompa TV so Sompa 93.1 FM ewo Kumase Sompa 90.7 ewo Bono na po FM Sompa 98.9 ewo Bono na afen so hafo ene ne mpotamu yegina na yaka bomu a yede nsam no brew ene anwumre ye live ewo Facebook www.sompafmonline.com www.sompafmonline.com yumnei yina na yasinkunwa yede ensam no ebrew Ghana mampani His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuato ena ekasei ebra okopiemu ewo winiba nyina no eyese yenim se ukọ emfinfin mantam no mu a se kobase afahye ekoso a utimu se amamere ene amane ahodo ekoso agudie ahodo pi ana ya na etwa adigu na dwumadie no ehyase ewo epobosom da ne toso aduno enson eno na ahusiesie dwumadie eno achi prapra gatamu ni ade ekoso apomudene nante ekoso eno achi manfo asa wo tamwe wo de na to ho ane ade asa agudie bi ni ade eno nso ebi ekoso saa na enne Ghana mampani na Addo Dankwa Ekufuato ekasa wo dwumadie no ase no wo kire se ewiase ade ba akwa ma Ghana ye ho aya nibere pa no eye kabi ma menka bi entiase ene wodo ya edi hene ewo Ghana ha sei wo se ene Ghana ni bia te ho ase se ye nka bi ma menka bi ye de ye adwuma no eye finchim fiko ya efin bia eni ho na ukọ ewutu empo ene ne mpotem ho no efutu ho sei no a ona fa hye ba akwa wonfa ni agrokra no mrante no bowuru akwa ye bretum ekokire aboa ye frɛ no wansane na wode naba abaye amamere ene amane enam sɛ ya amamere ne amane na ya fashion nti okɔ a enkyakora na wonsa ka aboa ne bi na wode abaye amamere ahodo a opese wode eye na no mu no wode atodwa na wotere sɛ wono sɛ wote akunwa kase so sɛ Ghana mampani enya de sɛ obegya din bɔne ɛwɔ yen kabi mamenkabi no ho tabi eku ahodo bia ye wɔso mo so ye wɔmafam de sɛde ɛbɛye a asumdue betimi ade hene ewa abato nanim abato nemu ana afen so abato na chi no obehwa ma bibia ye pepepepepepepepe nyesa bia wo no ba be firi so no ba hunu nsuo no be wi akira ba hunu nsuo na kwatena fie no be wi akira na enkoda ade na etonyom eboni din bone eyade se eha dwen kra na afi asamo na eda so ene se yenam empuntio so ebera ye frɛ nananom atena nkonwa na yenam aboa kyerɛ so na yetimi ade hene we yade a na afi na eda so na no mom no ɛna Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuato ede tu obi biada nim sɛ obi biada enye na afam de sɛde ɛbɛya asumdue mapa betimi ade hene na aboa ama enima nyina atumi akoso nyame yadomo a afi abato ya yebatun we ɛyɛ nsɛm a Ghana mampani Nana Addo Dankwa Ekufuato wode akotudwa ewo efutu winiba ene ne empotamu Chief Executive Officer de Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC Yewura Redlard Yovi Grant ena kasai ena wode atudwa na wo kire se ewiase kwa se na no atana nkonwa kora na etwahia wo hia dam anase bia okọ asone ahodo so komfo do hwe nsuo mu bo anwea mu hwe mepomu ni ade sempo mu hia kora na mu yi apaye abompaye a obompaye se kwa ho san ye no prom embra na no ana wode atudwa bra na oni samtrofo edin komo ewo Labadi Beach Hotel ewo Enkran mantam no emu eno na yewura yi wode atudwa na wo tere se aban ne hye bi se bia mansiri ba ko fini nyuma ba ko na afeso Free Senior High School ni ade a aban no de aba no eyade se ebeboa pa na wo no yenhwe na yen kambom se timi kambom yi a ebetimi aboa ama nneema nyina so atimi akoso fi se obia no otu kwan a na wo tu kwan ahwese ade a wo koye no e wa kwantuo no mu no nneema nyina betimi awie peyo na wotema no yewura yovi grant.
I mean, a lot of the minerals that we have under the ground are transitioning right for energy transition. We need to optimize them. We can do that with partnerships, with setting up the raw material, actual partnerships. Secondly, we were very political stability.
Sompa FM.
Benjamin just said, even the fact that we're English speaking, the fact that we have progressive, we have progressive policies like free SHS where we're now going to train people, as I said earlier, in the medium term, the minimum level of the average Ghanaian with high school education, which means it's good for transitioning your economy to a more higher value economy productivity. And then, of course, I mean, the fact that we also want to industrialize and we had a decent industrial policy in the one industry, one factory is very important looking for most investors because they know that, okay, now they are no more exporting their raw materials, they want to add value. And those who want to see a business opportunity, here, there are many people before, what just people units. Now, some of them are thinking, well, maybe we need to put a processing plant in Ghana because Ghana no more wants to export all its cocoa beans. It wants to add value to that. Now, when investors come, they create jobs, they create opportunities for Ghanaians to also leverage on that to do their own businesses. And so it's a partnership that we all look forward to. It's a partnership that we need to embrace and endorse. Now, the important thing is to ensure that there's equity in whichever good relationship goes. Because in the future, Ghanaians are also going to be wealthy. I suspect, and I know. And they're also going to be investing in other countries. So you want a good, fair playground where what we offer, we can give. What we want, we can get in other places. So
abusuan ye kwa yanimo ewo ensamfoforo mu a ye kɔ dadeɛ so eben kwawu ewo epoye mantam no emu na adehye ya ewo dadeɛ so ekyerɛ sɛ empanifo ehwe din na nya adeɛ so omuso betimi atrase saa aye din saa efi sɛ ka kɛsie muntumuru yi bia ya kyerɛ sɛ gas ɛna ewo mu ɛna kakra nie ɛna ka no asɛe ɛde asi ɛkwan no ho panifo de yɛba saa ma kyerɛ sɛ akɔye owuo apakan akɔye owuo afidie pa ɛde ama adehye ya ɛwɔ empotam hɔnom na ɛno aka ho bi ma adehye na nkasa afa mara ɛde ahyɛ wɔn nsam a ɛkwan no osi no ɛwɔ enkrani kumase kwantempɔn so bɛyɛ obi ntumi nkɔ na obi entumi mba wɔn mo kyerɛ sɛ ɛna kakra ne ya ɛhyɛn no ebesi hɔ saa no akɔye bibibi ɛwɔ hɔ utwam kura no a na usuro mpanifo utwam wɔ musuro nkɔda twam a omusuro na hwan ɛna ɛkɔka timira kyerɛ sɛ wɔn abɛka wɔn asɛm ka wɔn bɛka wɔn asɛm no ɛkyerɛ sɛ wɔn ntrase ɛma etuo nto nipa ngu ansa na bi wɔn afa wɔn ho adwen nti ɛkwan na wɔn bɛ blɔke no na ɛno ka ho bi ama yɛ ne ADO1 Aleskin Nati wɔn a wɔkasa ɛdema dumgya adwumakuo no yɛde no edi nkɔmɔ ɛna yɛbusa na sɛ nea yɛatie ni ewo kumase mo nso so na mo kɔ hɔ yɛnya ne tiasɛm akɔ hɔ akotu anamon bi anamonto bɛ na motu afa ho.
Disaster from happening, and we've been able to salvage 24 tons. I can confirm that as said now we've been able to put the situation under control. We've kept our officers on standby at the place to prevent any further disaster from happening, and we've been able to salvage 24 tons of gas from exploding and wiping out the community. One thing that with the fire service is that until we receive a call, there's hardly anything we can do. So when there was an accident and with the head-on collision happening, then it prompted our men to get to the scene. And mind you, apart from what we always remind people is that apart from the fact that we fight fires, we do what we call extrication. So whenever there's an accident, we are called into the scene. So upon our crew from the Konongo Dumasi Fire Station arriving at the scene, they realized that the vehicles involved in the accident also had to do with a fuel, a gas and LPG tanker. So then it was really well within our head to make sure that that there was no further fires or any explosion coming up about as a result of the collision. And then if there were any people injured or any people trapped in these vehicles, we'll do well to extricate and rescue them from further. With the head-on collision happening, there were a sort of obvious. So our men had to engage our pumps and use foam concentrate to be able to do what we call cooling. We did a long period of cooling to make sure that any risk of the gas or the LPG coming into contact with, because for fires to happen, we need three elements have to come together in this rightful proportion: that fuel, oxygen, and then fuel, oxygen, and fuel, and then like we have the three items. So in this case, we had the fuel, we had the oxygen also in there. So there was the risk of the fire happening. So our men had to make sure that cooling was rapidly deployed to make sure that there was no fires from happening. So yes, we adopted the cooling strategy.
Abusia ye call and crime man tamno emu na AMA mpanifo na ebo amane asa nyame ya adomo a dede yo no ebekọ form na ohase nyame ya adomo a wo tenada erekosi nyame ya adomo a ya wada na wonam ensempo maako be se enum so de ababonten enam wona che amehene so owura Gilbert ni ankra so ama wode nsem aba emonten so kire se nsore ahodo no won ya asore de nanso dede yo twene bone sa nsemko ni ade bebrebe no ebekọ fom anu achi omode enipa ye efire nanam atena nkonya bambo afam ni ade nyina so betie gumonten so meaya ahodo bi wo hono mu enipa bi wo hono mu o maso odene pa enko hono na wo kọ twen na wo ba ni nyina no yade a ehadwen no mo kire se wa ubebo musuo na se bia musuo bebo na wo de obaye ho se lockdown akura no amede mi pia behwe se ampa lockdown ampa ene wa beto mrante ne wokro no hu o metia wo kakara pa ni nyina no ye nhye ne ade a wo mo de egu akwa musabe ya na nanu mama ne amane ahodo ampempe ya na wotaye no ebra so na wa makwan na wo mo atumi aye fi se tro no kura no waka ewo mu se Kaiser de yemfama no nti eba sa no a wo mo ne bibia ye se wo bebo ampanifo no mo so atumi aye ade a omo pese omo ye na ebra ne ye ne yewura Gilbert ni ankra 18 komo no ensam ne ensam bakakra bi obobo so kire ye no senete
jurisdiction within the Ghana traditional area. So if you are looking at from all communities from Lebanon upwards are not part of this particular ban. They fall under another traditional area. Achimota, for instance, Medina is not part. Kwabinya, Taipa, Domi, all the way to Insawam, all these areas fall under the Ghana traditional area, and we expect that there is some form of adherence to that. When the task force gets any feedback or through their monitoring, then they find out that any individual or any institution is going contrary to the ban, what happens immediately is that they will move in with their men together to ensure that the musical instruments you are using, one way or the other, are seized. After they are seized, you will be issued with a sermon for which you have to appear at the traditional council for a fine after the entire ban is lifted.
UAE Yewura Gilbert ni Ankra Achamehine Edema Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Ghana Mampeni Abadiache Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia. Wanwana ekura franka ede ama NPP amanyo ekono wakopie mu ewo secondary Central Mosque honum na nyina no ayese o mrase badwane de ma adehye ye wo secondary ene ne mpotemu wono kra nesaye osoafo a wohwe ensrahwe eho ensam so yewura Andrew Ajapa Mesa na omampani abede Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia ejena namu a wode enema ne sika kakra ema akoda bia wonya enfie ensia wa ben papa nanso sabiase na somu edene okasa yese wotiam tiam pa ansa na ebia obeti asam no kura no obete ne kakra bi wa chiri basa na ne nkomodie no ayetene nanso woni a wonimu akoda yi ni woni a wo mpotem tere se ye kase wo bia ben enim nyansa ne pen eye adwuma ya kire se wo fa book pa se wo kenkan na se bia wo sini tra se bia wo de pen to paper no so a unisuo kura beba kwa na pen pa na empanifo kire se omo ye ne ho adwuma wo Kolebo Teaching Hospital wo Nkramanta no mu na akoye sikasem efie nye abontenye usuan ade a kire hwan na yewura Andrew Ajapa Mesa ebra na nsensem koso no tienasem a ode maye
Wednesday and Thursday. Now, His Excellency the Vice President. Now, the 6-year-old girl who was our hearing problem. We hear support now, was after hearing aid for example. It's His Excellency the Vice President. The member general name now. Your support was a cost me 17,000 Ghana cedis. It's your mom 20,000 Ghana cedis. On his behalf. I think it's in his nature to, as much as possible, to the best of his ability, support the underprivileged, especially those who are unable to afford such basic, which helps them to have their life back. And see, I guess that Bible cracker, right? That give. And see, I believe that Quran also them admonition, and see, consistently you can see from his actions that he is.
Ejapa Mesa and out say Ojrichimu Achre said the Encomodino Echo so bra one Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Baumia na era esoma say unko disa adwumadino emfama na wote say na ochechema nuachi yane akode ye wofase ne papa era Haruna Osman etin komomo no so ekasa kakra
Mpere amfamishe aja aswa na ntumi kasonte ko ko na wasi asana we hearing machine asana otu wada kasa no wada ta tumba na ngotu coordinate ni you boy them ni so ni MP na no detect na ma di ni no on cherry ya na detect yeah no now 5 years
They are winning not yet.
I don't share that
Marasha Bajane de ma this year ya ewo okan kwe no fa baton pesua no so no kra ne san ya soafo abede kira o hwedwadie na afenso mfini nyuma ehon nsem so na ama dokua na ekasa yi ebra wakọ enuanom ya otwi ahyen ahodo ewo La Paz ene importam wakọ wonmoa na won krata ya etumi ma won kwan motumi tena afidi achi ede ye adwuma wakọ wonmoa ama fenso wasakira mu de fere se renewal no wakọ aye ede ama womo na ahyenkafo be se ahanu ene etire ene ya maame ekọ wonmoa maame asem a ode tu nsantwerefo anim ene se sakobase bia wo ye ohyenkani na wo de afidi nam na krata no a ewo se ema kwan ma wotumi de afidi eye adwuma no krata no niema ba ko mienu miensa bi enkanka ne bere a wo de share krata no ase no na ebre na so na wo se wo kosa kire mu na munya nkosa kire mu a yenuanom MTTD fo no eso mu a waso be ye hyepa saba ya ombenya kwan na watima ye wadwuma bere a yenuanom approach fo no enginegina wo mu wakwan fa krata bere fa lances bere asem bia mamti no nya kwa ye adwuma no na ye ma me kire se watu sa anamon na ensam kakra ode man sam trofo ni
DVLA programs are what payers say driver's license renewal. It comes at a cost. It's wow for DVLA and that's any center of DVLA. That's it. Look for renewal license. I test no comes with a cost and sana license acquisition renewal also comes at a cost. But where me personal support and during my driver all the bills around our driver program need to renew one driver's license. Na nama kasa na meteki ya sa
Eda soa ejinamu ewo okan kwe na nama dokua echi no mara se bejane de ma de ya ewo empotem honum okan kwe central ho eye yewura Patrick Yaw Boama ono na kasai ono na ye mara se bejane de ma de ya ewo empotem honum na nasamu a wode atodwa ene se ebra okopiemu ewo apenkwa private school nyame anim nie na enema bi wo honom a ehadwen na adehye no ede to nanim kire se wo hwe school ya ewo mpotem honom na apenkwa private school na mfinsia be se adunum ne akire ne school ne tebia no enye kura sempo so ye be makura nkwa abakokura kura school no tebia no emmoa adekire ene adesua ema niema entimi enkoso ne science yewura ebonitinko eje pene kire se obetu ho anamon pani ampa watu ho anamon bra ode afidie ekọ ne mpanifo kodi nkomo na odwiri dano edi ego famu sebe ya obehye foforo ase na no na ade hye ye wonpotomo kire se ampa ewiase otwedi ampo nyankoropon eye atom na wode obi ba asase so na se wuyi otwedi ampo nyankopon efiri ho a enipa wodwene wo ho enipa wudidi a se botimi hu se aduane wudi no unya kakaka ho betimi aboa wo na mo watimi amen ana se woda sori anopa na se woda urade nyankopon ase wie mpo a sa nipa no a oma wo nsa kwa no no eya konkoto dwanu na ebo mpan ma no omde mo kere se yewura ya aboa ma sei no so mu yi nyankopon firi ho a ya aboa ma na wo ho yenti ade hye no
asamba kwa mekane se idi nyame ase se nyankopon yi poma kwa mu a wode naba so omna megugu de da ne so si ha no aye de ache obi aba no aso no wasan ti nyame aye adom a wo ba besia ma yenti na young boys ni young girls ni na ba ha na ye ba betie no se ye ba behwe so omna nyame enye na do no wonye emma ha na anso mie na nkwala no a omo ba no so enya ba bi ntina nsua de na wa hwe de ya areho enti yesu friends e nyankopon ye na adom a wo so ba ba ya ma de nya ye bi koma ma se o ma ye ntim ba bo ne de tell o ti nyambo mo be start mugu wo mo nye no mo fa ma ye ne so ni mo nyamla ha na da achi no o ma won se ye ne ya isi so ne ya ma ya bro continue ni ye wa ha ye ti ye na ye ja ye dwuma nke obi a wa dwuma a wo se wo ye obi a ja begina ha ye hwen se o ba ba ye dwuma
tenso unit committee member wono so nsemo a wore to ade hye no bi animnie
I'm a unit committee member who are quite lecturer minimum assembly member. Any youth near fine so we are going to engage them and talk to them. Say, at the area about so we are the nobody should come and temper with it. We are going to try and talk to them about it because so if the MP have taken such an initiative to come and build such a structure here, that will help the school. I believe I will talk to them not to temper with the goods contractors.
Na enuachi ni nua baako ya wo apenkwa electoral area Gladys Ajay wono so den sam kakra e man sam twelve say
ebema aha ye krabehwe aha ye fe because so hwe edan na esi ho na esi ho be say 50 years ni na wo hwe se de edan na piepie na nkwala wo mu a eye hu enti na ye yonfenti ona bo anya dwempa sei na wo ba be ya de we ama apenkwa electoral area say a bonabaso eye ni sopa na ye ahohoa se ne onabo aso da ye passe na wo ba ya de we ahye apenkwa no enunya be ma ha aye fine
asanso nananom atena nkonyo no kra na saye odikuro ewo achiase wo bekwa municipal ewo asante mantem hase na oduro sanamoa yeboa ana yenya ntie se aprosifo ayere no dankana o mayere no nyina no emu asam ne ade ne yenua bema Ebeneza wowuso ansa na wo ho watiati asam mu bia ma wato yenkrase
oye adonte hene ewo asanso traditional council orukuro ya sai odikuro ewo achiase enei na nei etimi edi nyambransam a akwakotwe amanfo anase akwafufa epra edi abre omanfo binum a omuwo saa achiase horum na saa achiase yeke enu the Kwai municipal assembly ewo asantemantam asem na woto ne safre ne manfo se wonu wo wuye meeting de no nanam so ma obi anwu de akosi ya na se no wo ba meeting na se nyina no na asedi ehye ne botom a wode baaye enu ne ka ho bi ma sese am no ka se mentem ho ase baaye no na eyi saa friends asedi etugu nipa binum so sese am no ka se no nipa be se enum ko nwotwe eso na sese am no ka se no wo ma prepare mo den aye do ma kwakopiem the Kwai Municipal Hospital na wabra ne wo manfo no ani breya ne nkomu pesen nkomu do musa keka saa na ye boyi eno na adonfo bi etimi ye ya wo mu edena ma posifo mu de na ba bepie mu ewo the Kwai etisisi am no kase na ye bo a wo no eye atiase di kro a wo saye asanso adonte hene no sisi am no kase no wakokodi anyamransem a wo hwie asade dia gu mrante bi ne ene maba wa bi so a wo no so sabre no aposifo achi wo mu amasa enipa ko wo mu susu eprepre no so no ye de wo mu akwakopiem ewo aban ye resabiem a ye hwe wo mu wabra na asemisi ye to nkra
nkra ekọ ho aye ne binumo ebo nkomo sabre mi de make say no omanfo binumo mu prepare ne ya de say omuguso eje ayarehwe a obia enko eto anananom wonse no eno achi nsuso no yesa hwe se de omapomudi esusite wo mu apomudi nsuso eko nkan pa na ba ko bia no ka ho ena idili dem kese a wono suso no sese amro kase no woda ba bia emu wode kaka na suso no obi afiri mu na suso no na nei yetimi achi no ede na kwa koshema wono suso no ogni aban eko akoko ase eti sese amro kase de na wono
Yenya be my Beneza Owusu ansane bo ansam yano a wode mayen afei ball bo ye hyase ewo oman mu di ansana yakọ amanone Tamale City ehye baako ama Samates omo antumi ante bofo akwata no ehye baako ama Dreams enso ehye baako Krobia Kumase Asante Kotoko ebo mienu ama Legon Cities omo antumi anse afei yenko amanone na yen hyase ewo EPL num na yekọ EPL num a games ahodo pi enra ebi koso na ne ebi nso abaso ya kire se enye asam keto akora na results no say na esi ekoye Chelsea the Bruce ene nkakran Chelsea ehye mako enum ya kire se West Ham United Kudus Mohammed Nitimu no omo entumi antie ya kire se emu asem eno no na one table no say na esi etie EPL no kire se ensem wo mu pa China fato so ma me na me hwei se eno beba no so ama na me nkoma ni mo nsem foforo mu na abusia ye call Spanish La Liga no mo Arsenal the Gunners edikan with 83 points. Man City toso mieno 82. Liverpool toso miensa 78. Aston Villa abetoso 967. Tottenham Hotspur abetoso enum 60 point. Newcastle United abetoso nsia with 56. Chelsea the Blues the Pensioners Abidjan Brew abetoso and Son with 54. Manchester United abetoso and Watford with 54. Also there and on the West Ham United abetoso and Konon with 49. Bournemouth toso do with 48. Brighton toso do baako with 47. Wolves toso do mieno with 46. Fulham toso do miensa with 44. Crystal Palace toso do 9 with 40. Everton the toughest toso do with 37 points. Brentford toso do ensia with 36. Northern Forest toso do enson with 29. Luton Town toso do ngotwe with 26. Burnley toso edunkro with 24. Sheffield United relegation dey omutwemu time ombeko. Abusia yanko Spanish La Liga no mo China for yakọ na yehwesa de ehun sem so esi etie. And Spanish La Liga no games pi ana ekoso na ansakura no kaminya games no ansa na nka mahu sade games no esi ekoye na one table no say na esi etie. Real Madrid edikai 87, Girona toso mieno 74, Barcelona toso miensa with 73. Eti Madrid Diego Pablo Simone El Cholo Toto the Commandant. Ni temo no toso 9 with 67. Sansu na Inaki William ene ne nua no team no Athletic Club almost etoso enum with 61. Real Sociedad toso ensia with 54. Real Betis toso enson 52. Valencia abetoso enwotwe with 48. Villarreal etoso enkonon with 45. Itefe etoso edu with 43. Osasuna toso edu baako with 39. Sasuna Deportivo Alaves toso edu mienu with 39. Sevilla Sergio Ramos team no toso edu miensa with 38. Las Palmas toso edu 9 with 37. Celta Vigo Joseph Edu ne team no toso edu num with 34. Rayo Vallecano so abetoso edu ensia with 34. Mallorca so abetoso edu nson with 32. Sasuna Cadiz etoso edu enwotwe with 26. Granada so abetoso edunkono with 21. Abusia ehon asem enna gokansia mu nsem kakra anwumei yeboaboa no a yede ebrewo enno wohwe bi ewo Sompa TV so ene anwumrei sanso na Sompa 93.1 FM ewo Kumase, Sompa 90.7 ewo Bono na Po FM Tachiman Kranza Kentampo ene ne Mpotamu, Sompa 98.9 enso so ewo Sunyane ena afenso so na hafo ne Mpotamu nyina omonso etie bi ewo ho yetwa edigui ewo Facebook akosua somua ena anwumrei oye adwuma na kama ema Azuka ena afenso Dr. China ena afenso Kwame Redu ema ne bofo pani o wasantememu so ebebo me chidom yenua bema ekoba jesi anwumrei ono so eboa wone Sompa edidie yenyina ne yekabo mu a anwumrei ede ensam no ebrew osamufo pani eye yewura asante yeboa Benedict nana kwabna kesenie ɛda wase ɛmo adwo